Hey, love bugs, it's Roslynn back at you one more again. I hope everybody is doing blessed. I'm doing blessed and highly favored, and definitely hope the same for you. And if this is your first time stopping by my channel, much love to you and welcome. And to my returning subs, my growing extended beautiful family. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. The shares, you're telling people about the channel, and just living loving energy is truly appreciated. So all that blessing I'm sending right back to you plus more. So with that being said, much love to all. Namaste, love and blessings, love and light, and many blessings are definitely coming your way. And if you have been watching my videos for a while and have not already, please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell at the bottom so you know when I'm about to upload my next video. Also, if you're comfortable enough, drop me a line or two. I would love the chance to get to know you as much as you're getting to know me, even if it's about the positive feedback to the content of my video, or you're just up telling me about your empathic gift, how it impacts your life and heading you towards a positive direction. If you feel like the videos are uplifting and give you good vibes, you would love to share with the loved one, family, or friend, or even if empath that may be going through some trying times and need spiritual guidance or just needing confirmation or validation towards life path or even soul purposes, please go ahead and share. And while you're at it, give your girl a thumbs up, like, and also share on social media favorites wherever you see fit. As always, thank you so much for the love and support. It is always appreciated, and I hope you're able to resonate with the content of my video. I'm still listening to the same channel for my meditation music playing in the background. It's by Anthony Summers, and it's called Release Regret, Guilt, Fear, Anxiety, Inner Conflict, and Struggles, Deep Healing Meditation. And the video I'm doing today, Twin Flame 101, Heyokas, heaviness within frequencies, trying to seek balance. Some of the vibrations speak through fear as well. Some of them are trying to spread through truth. I've been going through a lot of it, this whole week of going through very intense changes. I think it's been going on for a while. It's just getting more heavy, but it's like it's preparing us. So I was just looking, me, I try to do, if I'm not getting that clear message from universe, source, creator, I try to see if anybody else is like resonating with that, because I'm just like, why if I'm giving out or just being able to be comforted with my positive insight within myself, why is so many different negative things trying to embrace me? Like, hey girl, you remember this? No, look, damn, I'm trying to let go of this. So it's like my spiritual guru, I think she's like West Indian or whatever. I apologize if my geographical direction is off, but it was like one of my my brothers from another mother that is from like India or whatever. He's what is his tag, his hashtag? I think his name on IG is called Higher Self. He's connected with Everything Alliance. And every time I listen to him, he has that vibration that is so peaceful, and he gives that deep understanding of why things taking place. Y'all always know when I hear something that's coming from somebody else that I didn't totally get from my insight, I try to make sure I give that, try my best to give that person them creds, because I was just like, Dag, thank you for giving me that confirmation. Like y'all do with me. And it's a good thing that I can go to somebody else as well, really trying to get that deeper understanding. It's like, I'm trying to feel everything out and trying to look at everything from a higher perspective, trying to understand, this is unfolding, for a process that is going to be better benefited towards me and everything that I'm trying to move forward in. And it's like when you're allowing yourself to clear that heaviness, when you have been moving and projecting through pain, old wounds, ego, toxic vibes, those things, when you're allowing yourself, because basically it's like we're unprogramming from how we have lived, how we have walked, moved forward in life. So it's like when you're unprogramming, you're unlearning what has been taught to you, what is things you needed to be fear of, parting ways with limited beliefs, outdated beliefs, toxic habits and patterns. It's not going to go off like a light switch, because it's like that it's like it'll reoccur when it's like it feels like a fail safe, like what is scare tactics, or I can't remember the word I'm trying to use. It's like kind of like fear-based, where you've been living in a certain frequency for so long, and when those veils are getting snatched off and you're really seeing the truth within it, you're not going by blurred lines, or what society feels like you need to learn, or how you need to go, or what category you need to be in. You're allowing yourself to move and create something that you enjoy, that you feel that is right for you, your truth. Those old energies will come out, because it's like, hold up, wait a minute, it went to a panic mode, and it's just like that vibration will come up. And they say it's normal for those different things that's coming on, because I'm just like, I'm trying to see it, everything that is benefiting me. I may not, like all the things that I'm going through, but I know it's for, it's going to teach me something I need to learn along the way. And these things are happening. So it's just like, a lot of times when you're going through stuff, it will bring up old situations that you went through that may be like a trigger to you, or these are the things that you're facing. Because a lot of times when you're getting to that point, like, okay, I'm really ready to get to my, to the better life that's better suited for me. So what am I really, really struggling with that is holding me back from that? And when you're allowing yourself to do that, even like I was telling y'all the other day, write down the things that is like that vibration that's very low of what, monitor your thoughts basically. And you see what certain direction is it going in. Nicole, much love to you, from a sister from another mister. She had put something down, I screenshotted it, because there's a lot of times negative past influences or situations will occur. But when you see that, change the emotion of what you're seeing. When these situations come up, like if you really care for a person that really just did you wrong, allow yourself to see it like, yes, this did happen, but this is preparing me to know I didn't need to be with that person, or that person wasn't, in alignment with me. But from these situations that I've been placed in, this is telling me how to love myself, go within myself and heal. So whatever I'm looking, I'm projecting on the outside, there is alignment for where I need to be at. That's going to come towards you. So you're not looking for it. It's going to find you. So it's good when you can be able to see that vibration and being able to flip the script on yourself and being able to say, what is it in this situation that's making me hold that negative energy? What does this want me to look at? If there will be certain things where you feel like you're abandoned, you're not being supported on good things that you're moving forward to, you have to understand, if people don't gave up on their dreams, there is no way in heck they're going to be supportive to your own, because these are their own personal beliefs about themselves. So they will come in your life and try to make sure none of these things come in fusion for you. And you have to understand that there's certain things that you have to be able to see from a higher level. And those are the things that's preparing us for that. So it's just like you're trying to get into that balance. And this is going to be like that practice test, to be able to allow yourself to know, I'm no longer in alignment with this. This was just an illusion to keep me in a certain frequency I'm not even supposed to be in. I'm aiming towards bigger and better. I know good things are going to happen for me and to me. So let me allow myself to not sink in and move backwards from that. And they always tell us, don't be ashamed of certain things that went in your life, because sometimes that will research, it's just like having one of them burp vomits, like that past vomit. That's what I call it. When you have that burp and it just comes out and be like, ugh, that's what it feels like. So it's allowing you to say, learn from those mistakes, learn from your setbacks, because these are the things that's going to, history has a way of repeating itself. They always say teachers are always quiet during a test. So you have to understand these things are going to test you. It's like, why are they trying to test you? Because they want you to get into that alignment where you're not feeding into anything that is not suited for you. You're not feeding into an illusion of something that's, trying to fuel you through that. There's a lot of times where things will come up. It will say, oh, if you do this, this, and this, and that, we'll pay you all this money, but actually that's in that vibration. It's just like, is this into what is better suited for you? Or is this speaking through 3D materialism that you're doing? Because a lot of times when you invest in stuff like that, you don't realize that can mess you up in so many different ways. I've seen so many different people, that do the same thing I do as a content creator. And people will, say, I'll give you this money and this thing if you promote our products and stuff like that. And don't realize you don't open yourself up where you don't got all this information that they can have a hold on your on your channel, your livelihood, and be able to empty it all out or use it towards their benefit. And the only thing you can blame is yourself. Now, if somebody gets into your stuff without your permission, oh, trust and believe, it's still gonna mess up either way. But when you're allowing yourself to know, like, you know what, I'm not, as soon as something comes falling in my back, in my lap, I'm not going to just jump head forward to that, because a lot of times people want to be able to move people through money, materialism, and it's just like whatever's coming to you ain't gonna come with no situations where you got to think, is this for me or is this against me? Is this something that's setting me up for failure, or is this something I can profit from to take me 10 times higher than where I actually am? You have to be able to see things through that line. So universe is telling you, use your vibrations, trust your intuition. Are you jumping into this situation because your current situation is not well, and then this situation is going to take you somewhere, when actually this is where it's going to catapult at where you're at in this moment right now? Don't feed into something because you don't like the situation you're in. Everything is unfolding through those hardship of situations. You're going through karmic cycles where you're breaking everything out the norm. Things are not going to be, easy. You never expected it to be. And these are where you're loving, you're learning and loving of blessings that are coming in at that time, where they want you to be able to not feed, but understand what's coming towards you. Is this for you or this against you? Is either going to be an investment or a huge setback, so that's why it's like when people come, I'm good, not saying that everybody's going to do that to me, but it's just like, I ain't heard too many horror stories, especially about situations like this where people think, oh Lord, I'm about to profit off of this, and they end up profiting off of you, and you trying to wonder why you can't get in your certain things, or you can't get into your Instagram account, or you can't get into this where you're being influenced by, people are being influenced by you. So there's a lot of people that be out there to try to steal that shine from you. And those are the things that you have to appreciate. I had a situation like this recently. Y'all know, if you've been with me a while, y'all already know what I'm talking about. And I appreciated that, because even though these people are doing way better than me, obviously I was still a sensitive subject for me, for them, because I'm coming through my stuff with authenticity. My stuff is coming from the inside. I'm not regurgitating somebody else's vibe. I always tell people, hey, if you doing videos like me, go from the intuition, your intuitiveness, this what's coming to you, or things that you're experiencing that, may have been something heavy to you, but then when you allowed yourself to see it, it brought you to a better light. Those are the things you go off of. Don't go by other people's opinions. Like I was doing a situation about, I was talking about the my West Indian guru. Those are the things I can really truly relate with. It's not about, taking somebody else's idea and using it as my own. Anything that I'm not coming generally from myself, I always make sure, hey, like I said, Nicole, she already knows, she don't send out so many daggone positive posts and stuff like that I love to be able to share with y'all. Y'all know I put down videos. I make sure I have the meditation music. They just give you that easy. It may not be, my videos may be, pixelated at times, but things are getting better for me. But as long as you're able to get that message and understand the clarity that is within it for you to be able to go and move forward, that's all that really counts. But it's just like, people will do that when they see you as a threat, or, God will send them to your life to challenge you to see, oh, okay, are you going to go for the okie doke, or are you going to allow yourself to go, you know what, I would love to jump out of my situation where I'm in because I hate the situation I'm in, but am I going to jump into something that's going to benefit off of, or I'm going to jump in something that's going to make it 10 times worse than what I'm going through right now? So you have to be able to be patient for what's going on, because your frequencies are trying to get balanced out. It's like if you have been going a certain vibration for so long, and you've been going by certain things that you are taught, you are programmed to know, what you have learned based off of your exposure to your family, all these different things are changing because you're seeing through the blurred lines. You're allowing yourself to separate yourself from the veils of illusion that's been placed. Because it's like I was telling one of my soul fam the other day, it's like we have been trained spiritually. It's like we were on the spiritual planet, whatever, and we were taught all these different things. We were warriors, and they were preparing us for this for so long. And then when we got through this, they left out the important part. Hey, you gonna be this powerful being, this and this and that. We're gonna put you in a human suit, and that's all you really need to know right now. It's like, okay, you're gonna take this for the team. We all are taking one for the team. And then it was at that point where they shut down all memory, all, leaving you with one or two gifts, maybe even three or four, and everything had to be shut down. And the only way you can remember who you were, what you came here for, what was your purpose supposed to be, on what you need to do here, is through the triggers of trauma. When you're allowing yourself to break away from those situations, the more you start seeing your worth, the more you start having that love for yourself, the more you're allowing yourself to not be, guided by something that is not true, that is not authentic, that is not in alignment for you. And the more we allow ourselves to separate from what is not serving us, the more you'll remember why you're here, and a lot of times it can get heavy. What we're going through is not easy. It's not supposed to be, but you're allowing yourself to face the things that gave you heavy burdens. There's a lot of us that are really facing, what we have lost in our lives. Maybe it was a loved one, being able to find a happiness that once was there, healing from things that you felt violated on so many different levels. You've been misguided by certain people, you got neglected, you've been abused by somebody, you've been violated by somebody. All these different things are trying to show you, these are the triggers that you were on that spotlight of an example for how people can move, because there's so many people out here that is like being very toxic and moving through their vibrations of victimizing themselves to become that culprit of the person that inflicted that stuff on the first place, instead of them coming into terms of what has taken place in their life from where they felt like they were being, had mommy issues, daddy issues, or both issues, or whatever you've been violated at, and separating from, fixing yourself on how you see it, how you can heal yourself from. And then you being able to understand that strength and love of self has always been there. It just needed that trigger to set you back on that path, to really know, you the shit. You're that amazing warrior that can surpass anything that has been placed on her path. And you're finding it through those hardships. You're finding it through, those turmoils of experience. You're seeing yourself as like not being able to feel sorry for yourself, but being able to recognize your strength. Because it's like, I always tell people that, look at everything that you have been through and you were still here. You're not here for a punishment. You're not here to be able to allow yourself to keep indulging in what took place. You are not a product of that. And I had to allow myself to know that I'm not a product of that, but I'm a product of being able to say I went through this, but I also overcome it at the same time. Because there's so many people that feel like there's no turning back after you have been violated to a certain extent. You're out there seeking justice. You have, regret. You have grudges. You're looking for somebody to admit what they did to you. And you have to understand, this is not what that was for. When you're allowing yourself to forgive yourself for holding on to those things, because you're not hurting that person that has done you wrong. You're not hurting that person that has violated you in any kind of way, because any kind of attention they're getting, whether it's a negative or a positive, they're still getting that attention. So they let you know, whatever I did to that person, it still has an effect on them. And it's like with my situation, I'm glad these things happen, even though the worst situation was me separated from family. But then I can see how much it reflected my power because of everything that I've been through. Not everybody can get through the things that you have been through. So you have to be able to allow yourself to see that, not as being you're above everybody else, but being able to know you have a strength that nobody cannot compare to. Everybody has that power of strength, but it's up to us to be able to recognize it. And that's what they want us to be able to do. You want to come in alignment with what is serving you for your best benefit at heart. Your mind, body, and soul come into alignment of what you wanting to bring into your life. Allow yourself to look at your past as being an inspiration for your present as well as your future. Being able to understand whatever I'm healing from, wherever I'm being guided to, it's going to skyrocket and catapult me to something I never thought I was going to be able to go through within my future. It's preparing you for that. It's not easy. You're working hard for that. Don't allow the negative impacts that placed on your life to hold you back from being the best version of yourself. They don't want us to do that. But being able to learn and appreciate from the inside of what has taken place and being able to know you can benefit off of that. Because when they picked you as that person for that example, to show people no matter what goes on in your life, you have the power to change. You can allow yourself to either choose what road you want to go through, allowing yourself to be seen as a victim, wanting yourself to be felt sorry for and get that unwanted attention. It's like, look at me, I went through this and I'm just so victim. I'm a victim. Or you're allowing yourself to say, yeah, I went through these things, but let me show you how I got over them. It doesn't mean your life has to stay in a way somebody molded it out for you to be. They're just repeating history. A lot of people don't realize when you're victimizing yourself and placing yourself in that, you're becoming the culprit of what has taken place to get you to that low vibration. When you can break that mold, break that cycle, that's the game changer right there. And they want you to be able to realize that everything is bringing you into that strong alignment of what you were meant to do. Everything that's taking place in your life is showing everybody, you can change from this. It's up to you what you want to do. It's up to you to be able to bring yourself to that light, allow yourself to benefit that darkness because it showed you where that light is. So I hope you were able to resonate with the content of the video, y'all. Like I said, I missed y'all so much, but self-care, I'm heavy on that. So I hope y'all are having a blessed week, prosperous one as well. I would love to give a post notification shout out to Change the World, S. Harris, Sherry Nelson, Jen Potter, Gigi, and Melly Loki, and Michelle Sunnycat. Like and subscribe, share, drop a line. I would love a chance to hear from you. Remember, I'll leave all my contact information in the description box below in case you want to get in contact with me to network or just have a deeper understanding about your mission of purpose. I hope whatever you're trying to manifest in your life comes so much bigger and better than you ever imagined, and it comes so much sooner than you ever expected. Even through social distancing, make sure you give out love, light, positivity, words, vibe, frequencies. You never know. All those things really take somebody a long way, and I hope you have a blessed week. Much love. See ya.